Today's story is a bit bizarre, funny and spooky. Are you ready? We're about to start a wild journey. The next day, the man woke up to find some red decorations on the ground. He quickly grabbed some tools, ready to tidy up. Suddenly, several police cars rushed over, and the man panicked. Had his late-night art project been discovered? Indeed. The police were searching for the rich kid, not suspecting the man, but because he didn't return from hunting. His wealthy father was anxious and filed a report. So, they decided to set up camp at the man's house, which was nearby the forest. Plus, with the sheriff being his girlfriend, it was a win-win. The man readily agreed and even volunteered to help look for the kid. In reality, he was just eager to find a way to deal with the artistic. He then took his son straight to the forest, as he ran over the red decorations with the wheels, all while making sure his son saw the lifeless body of. Since killing a white deer was illegal here, the man told his son to drive to find the police, while he casually cleaned up the remaining tracks. He was trying to create a runaway illusion, thinking the police would start suspecting the rich kid might have fled after the deer deal went bad. Just as he was heading back, a few neighbors showed up, and the man was overjoyed because the more people there were, the messier things would. The investigation became more complicated, and the neighbors suspected the rich kid was the culprit since he alone had the guts to commit such a crime. Someone found the gloves the man had tossed away, and sure enough, everything was going according to his plan. Just as all the searchers were about to leave, the rich kid's father drove up, frantically calling the police to look for his son. The neighbors, who were always helped by the tycoon, immediately agreed to help. Little did they know, the rich kid was right under their cozy fire. After a fruitless night's search, the man was summoned to the police next day. Through fire sensors, police found the suspect at the scene. The man panicked instantly, but thermal imaging couldn't provide clear pictures. The police wanted expertise to understand the scene. Since the man was the town's gun shop salesman, he could identify the gun types just by the shapes. The man stammered for ages, finally managing to haul out a name. As a result, through the gun type, they confirmed one of them was indeed the rich kid because he had just purchased that gun at the man's shop. Thermal imaging has blind spots, making it hard to ID the second person, so police called in an expert. The man was secretly thrilled to see this awkward fellow and requested to go to the scene to broaden his horizon. But little did he know, the expert looked ordinary but was a pro. After a glance, he easily recounted the events. He said it was obviously murder, the scene tampered with. The man was alarmed. The case instantly became a murder investigation. The police decided to request rescue dogs. The man, realizing the gravity, snuck out like a thief at night to find evidence. He dug out the rich kid's clothes from the fireplace, then went to the crime scene, hoping to mess with the rescue dog's sense of smell. Sure enough, the plan worked. The rescue dogs ended up finding nothing. The man knew he'd be caught if he didn't dispose of the rich kid's body, so he cremated it at night. Soon, the rich kid's ashes scattered over the town like snowflakes. Just as the man was heading home, he ran into the rich kid's father outside a bar. The tycoon told the man had spoken with his alive son, boosting his drinking. The man felt uneasy. He had just cremated the tycoon's son. Why would the tycoon lie to him? What hidden secrets were lurking in the shadows? The man was known as the town's good guy, always helping stray girls, but secretly, he was a psycho killer. The girls he helped ended up becoming his prey. However, today's girl seemed a bit different. Upon realizing she was trapped, the girl didn't scream. Instead, she wanted to create some suspense and drama. Then he pressed the unlock button, urging the girl to escape quickly. She hurriedly put on her coat to bolt. But when she reached the doorway, she suddenly hesitated, fully aware that the tycoon would never let her go easily. He was thus becoming increasingly furious. Ultimately, the girl was caught by the tycoon, and he was flustered, utterly lacking any excitement and just wanting to get this hunt over with. At that moment, his son went mysteriously missing, and he was afraid the police would discover his secret, so he quickly told a fib. But Sheriff Leese insisted on seeing the rich kid first. What a hassle. The tycoon had no choice but to spin a yarn, claiming his son was at some hotel, waiting for the police. What a peculiar twist. After the tycoon left, a reporter learned that the rich kid was still alive and decided to team up with Sheriff Leese to dig deeper. The manager pulled up surveillance footage and found someone else registered. It turned out the tycoon had told a whopper of a lie. But why would he do that? The killer, Dirk, pondered this. Was the tycoon hiding some secrets? According to detailed eyewitness accounts, Dirk was walking home with his good friend after school when, unexpectedly, Tiny suddenly launched an attack from behind them. Tiny didn't listen to reason, so Dirk desperately wrestled for the knife, well aware Tiny was no angel. Investigators further found the sketchbook in Tiny's bag, filled with plans to retaliate against students he disliked. The police suspected Tiny might have violent tendencies, but he and Dirk were best pals. Why would he attack him? Back at home, Dirk closely examined his son's injuries, suspicious. His forensic experience told him his son was questionable. He then hurried back to school, using his usual methods to confirm his son's suspicions once more. Dirk panicked as he realized his son had inherited his dark side. At that moment, the son discovered secret weapons hidden on the table. Dirk desperately needed the truth to clarify if his son had truly lost control